Hello, my name's Julie from Salessewunique and I will pop all the links down below where you can find me on social media. I am most active on Instagram, I have a website and I have an Etsy shop. Welcome to this week's episode. We're on episode 39. I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody's had a chance to do a bit of crafting, having a bit of me time because it's very important. I think we all need a bit of me time these days. I know I do. I like my bit of me time. Yes, I don't know where this week's gone to be honest. Everything's just flying by at the minute. Time's just going so quickly, and I just feel like I've not really done a great deal this week. But I think I've done a few things. I have been busy doing a bit of sewing this week, so we've got that to come. Not done a great deal on the crochet side this week. I've had sort of lots of things to do at work because I've been trying to get things on the website more now. As things have been so quiet sort of on our high street now, I have reduced my working hours down back to 3 days ago. I think it's for the best. I think at the minute, if things pick up, then I will increase them. If not, I will just stop as I am, because it does enable me now to have 2 days at home, which is Friday and Tuesday, where I can devote time to working on the website, taking photographs, anything like that. And this has been my first proper full week at doing that, and I have actually enjoyed it because it means I do have a little bit more time at home and I can actually start to do a little bit of baking and cooking again, which I have really enjoyed. Now, I spent my weekend making quiche, and I made a couple of nut loaves. They do take quite a while to make because you have to cook your onions and everything, and we only had the nut loaf. One nut loaf was for us. The other nut loaf and the quiche went to my daughter-in-law and my son, because my daughter-in-law had to have an operation on her hand, so she can't really do much at the minute, so that was the request. So that's what I've sort of spent my weekend doing. So I didn't really get a lot of time, and I don't know what's going off this week, but I've been really tired. So I don't know, I haven't had the energy to do much. The crochet came out and I do a little bit. It's like, oh, enough's enough. But I don't go to bed early, and that is probably one of my problems because I stop up too late watching telly. So at the minute I am watching reruns of Death in Paradise, and because I'd caught up before and I really sort of miss watching it, so I thought, do you know, I'm going to start from series 1 again, because I've got BBC sort of iPlayer, I think it is, on my phone, and it's connected to the telly, which is really good. So I'm now on series 7, so I've sort of been binge watching that. And also I've been watching Miss Fisher's Modern Day Mysteries, because I watched the original Miss Fisher and I loved it, and I'm going to be watching it again at some point, but I thought I would watch the Modern Day Miss Fisher. And yeah, I saw a couple of episodes on the telly, which I'm not saying I didn't enjoy, but it's really weird when you watch the original and then there's like a spin-off, and I thought, well, do I like it or don't? And I thought, no, it's okay, it's different, I like it. Anyhow, I didn't see any more. That was it. So I think it's on Acorn TV. I've got that, and it's on there now. So I've been watching that, and I think I've only got another 1 or 2 episodes left to watch. So I've been doing that. I've been watching on Netflix Sweet Magnolias. That's quite good as well. And I think on Acorn TV now there's one called Harry Wild, I think it is, and it's about a woman, Jane Seymour, and she's a retired university professor who's got a mind for solving crime. So I think there's only 2 episodes of that on there, so I'm looking forward to starting that because it looks quite good. So they're all sort of murder mysteries, quite up my street, so I am looking forward to that. And I tend to watch these in an evening now while I'm sat crocheting on the settee or hand stitching or whatever. So that's really what's been keeping me busy. Right, what am I going to start off with? Well, today we've got a few purchases. A quick sort of show of my crochet. I think I've probably only done 2 or 3 more rounds on it, but that's all. I've actually been doing some sewing this week, so I will be having a shop update on my Etsy shop. I think I'm going to go for Saturday, so that'll be Saturday 9th, I think it is, 9th of April. Then that gives me time to take some photographs, because that's what takes the time. What else have I got? And I've got some new fabric that's just come in as well. I know I usually do sort of new fabricy bits at the end, but this time I'm just doing it a different way around for a change. Right, so I think what we'll start off with is the crochet. Now, I think last time I said I wasn't sure whether I was going to do a blanket or a cushion cover. Well, I have decided, because I checked the size of my crochet piece and we are nearly at, I think we're about 22, 23 inches now. So my cushion pads are 24-inch pads. So what I'm going to do, I've got some fabric and I'm going to do some cushion covers, and I'm going to stitch this on the front of the cushion covers. I haven't done this for a long time. I'm not really sure how to attach this to the cushion cover, whether to machine sew it in between the cotton or hand stitch it on. I think last time I hand stitched it on the front of a cushion cover. So I don't know. This is going to be an experiment because I'm not really sure what to do. But the colours look nice and my minis are going down. So quite strong colours in the centre. And then we've got some pinky ones at the end. So I think what I'll do is I will measure this tonight. I will probably make up my cushion cover next. I think I'm going to put a zip in it, make it be a lot easier, and just see how it fits on the front. So I'll have to put the pad in and just see what it's like, and then see if this will fit on. Hopefully I won't have too much more to do, and then I'm going to keep going, I think, and make some more cushion covers, really, because like I say, the minis are going down now, so that's really good. I haven't even sorted out my sheepies yarn yet, because I've got a new bag to put that in, so I don't know whether I'll share that with you this week or I'll keep it for next week. Right, so that is that then. And the next thing I've been working on, I've actually made some bags. I'll just, excuse me a minute while I find these out. I think I'm just going to have a quick drink of my tea. Oh, there we go. Right, well, this one is a bunny bag. Now, it's more of a, I suppose, like an upholstery fabric, but it's quite pretty, this one, and you can see the little bunnies on there. There are some paler bunnies, and this bag is a nice size, and it's got a little zip pull on there, which is a bunny. I'll see if I can hold it close enough for you to see. I'm not sure if that's showing up. There we go, that's better. So I've got 3 of these that will go into my shop. They'll all have a different colour zipping, because I seem to be running low on zips at the minute. And the inside, it's lined with Liberty fabric. I mean, how gorgeous is that? It's mainly sort of lilac, I would say, and like a bluebell blue. So it's sort of a blue that's on the lilac side. But yeah, so I have, that's going to go in my shop, like I say, at the weekend. And it's perfect for cross stitching, English paper piece in. I mean, you could even put your sock knitting in there. I use them for all kinds of things, so I really like that. And the next thing is I've been making some pouches. I made one for my friend's daughter, and I had planned on making more pouches again to put in my shop. So I've had a go this week, and this is the first one. Now I'm undecided whether to put a button on. I did have some nice little wooden buttons, but I can't find them, so I don't know. If I can find them, I might put them on. But this is it Corner of the Wood by Lynette Anderson, and on the inside we've got some bee fabric, and there's a little bit on the inside for your crochet hooks. Short DP ends, crochet hooks, it will take pens, and there's a pocket at the back. Now I've got several of these dotted around the house. I've got a general one, I've got one for my crochet hooks, and I've also got one for my short DP ends. And at the minute I'm using my nice pink floral rosy one, yeah, it's roses, that's it, for highlighting pens, a pen, and all my little cards for the cross stitching that I've been doing, because when you only have a few colours, you can just slot them in the pocket and they keep nice and safe, and that just slots in your handbag and you can take it out with you. So you could actually put your English paper piecing in there when you're out and about, somewhere to put your scissors, your needle. I mean, you could just pop your needle in here because it's nicely padded, and yeah, you're good to go then. So I've been busy making a few of these this week, so obviously that's the first one. Then the second one is Lynette Anderson fabric again. This is I've forgotten what it's called, this one. Something love, colour of love, is it? I don't know. I'll put it on the screen when I can find out what it is. So that has got, I think they're like, I think that fabric is like little tiny beads. I'm not sure if you can pick it up, but then we've got the main one down there, spotty, and then we've got the floral one. There are little crosses on there, and the pocket there, and then the big pocket at the back. So the big pocket you can put a notebook in. So they've all got magnetic clasps on, so that's really nice. And then I've got another one using the same fabrics but different order. So that's the floral bits. Then you've got the bees up there, then you've got the crosses there, more crosses there, and the dotty fabric there where you can put all your crochet hooks or whatever it is you're doing. Right. And then the next one is the William Morris fabric, Winter Berries, and you've got your bird on there. It's like, well, it is like the Strawberry Thief, that one, but they don't actually call it Strawberry Thief. And that's your fabric on the back and on the flap, and then on the inside we've got the bird again up there, that nice fabric there, and then the pocket in there. So this is what I've been doing all week. I've been coming and going. I mean, I did start to use the Velcro for my closure, but my Velcro, it's lovely Velcro, but it wouldn't actually stick together. It just, I don't know, it was like, I mean, it looked fine, but it wouldn't actually stick to each other. So that went out of the window. So luckily I've got some magnetic fasteners, so that's what I've been using. Now the last one is a Liberty one, and I can't think what the name is of this fabric. I don't know if it's, what's it called, Rosier Blue. I don't know. I'll have to check. If I can find it, I will put it on the screen so you can see what fabric it is. But I've done this one all in one fabric, so obviously the back's the same. This has got a different magnetic catch on. This has got like a plastic surround on it. And then you've got your pocket, and where you put your pens or your crocheting hooks there. And I quite like this one being all one colour. And it feels really nice. I love Liberty fabric. So like I say, these will be in my shop, my Etsy shop. The link is down below in the description, and if you follow me on Instagram and you're interested in anything, there is a link in my bio on Instagram as well. So I'm looking forward to actually making some more of these, I think. So that actually leads me on to the new fabric that I've got, because I think this is what I'm going to be using next. I'm just going to have a sip of tea. That's nice. It's getting a bit cold now. So this is the collection of fabric that I've got. Now this one is called Hopscotch, Freckles. Now I've forgotten what else it's called. Hopscotch, Freckles. I'm just looking one that's got a piece on the side. Oh dear. No. I will pop it underneath. But it looks quite sort of vintagey, I think, on some of them. So that is that one. So it's like a little girl and the chickens and strawberries and things like that, which is very, very pretty. Then the next one is, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have probably seen these on there. And that's like a tone on tone one, that one, with some flowers and leafy things. And this one is a word one, which I really like this one. I'll hold it up close so you can see. So that's very nice. I'll have to take it down to see what it says, but you've got words on like playful, sunshine, happiness, hopscotch, swimming, watermelon, hay rides, that's a bit American like, but picnics, lemonade, newborn puppies, kittens, barefoot, porch swings, sprinklers, happiness, sunshine, freckles, grandma's house, strawberries, bubbles, lemonade, friends, all kinds. So that looks very nice. So I'm actually looking forward to making some bags with these. And the next one is nice. This is another floral one. So that's very pretty. And the next one is a pinwheel, which is really nice as well. So yes, I think some little pouches will look lovely with these colours. It's probably one of my favourite colours, I think, at the minute, this. And that's got strawberries on. And the last one, no, not the last one, I've got another one, is some more like daisies on like a pale blue background. And the last piece is, I think these are called characters. So these look really nice. I'm just trying to see where the repeat pattern is. Okay. I'll open it fully. So you've got flowers, strawberries, ducks, more flowers, coffee pots, a duck with a hat on, a kitten in a basket, a house, a little bird with a sewing kit. So that looks very, very pretty. That would make a nice cushion panel, wouldn't it? For a nice cushion on the settee. I might have to think about that and do some. I don't know. So that is all that fabric is on my website now, and you can purchase it via fat quarters or off the bolt from a fat quarter, so you can put your own little kit together. So like I say, it's very pretty, feels very nice, and I think it's going to be popular, that. I have got some more new things in, but I haven't got them here to show you. I've got some Lynette Anderson kits, so it's like a table runner. There's another like a wall hanging, I think. Then there's like some embroidery kits, pouches, and like little cushions and that, but they will probably all be on the website by Saturday. So that's Saturday the 9th of April. So I'm going to have a bit of a busy week, I think. Really. Right, next thing. Purchases this week. I didn't think I'd bought anything actually this week, but I bought more than I thought. This year I thought I'm not going to plant any seeds because I don't really have anywhere to sit them now that's out of the reach of Bramble and Salem. Sorry about that. I got an unknown number phone call, so I've just had to sort of stop the recording. Yes, what was I saying? Yeah, Bramble and Salem. So I thought I'll just buy some plants, because our little market, we've got a nice little plant stall that comes every week, rain or shine, he's always there. And he did say to me the other week, if there's anything I wanted, he would get them for me. So what I've done, I have bought something which I can't bring out here to show you because it's not big, but it's not together. If I can find a picture, I will pop it on here somewhere. And it's a set of, how can I describe it? It's like a set of 6 plant pots, but it's like each layer, it's stackable. So each layer, it looks like 3 plant pots, and you stack them, and it's to grow strawberries in, because I want to grow some strawberries this year, and I'm going to need about 18 strawberry plants. So I thought, well, I'm sure I can get them off the market, because he did say we were having some strawberry plants in, and I might have to just buy them a few at a time, because I think he only has so many. So like I said, I will put a picture in so you can see what it looks like. I mean, it's not some great big thing. It is somewhat smaller than I thought it was going to be, but I thought, as I'm lacking in space in the garden and I don't want the mice eating the strawberries, I thought if I stack them, I'm sure mice can't climb plastic pots, can they? Well, I certainly hope not, because I'd actually like some strawberries this year. So that's one thing I've bought. And the other thing is, we went shopping on Saturday, and I went to Lidl, Aldi and Asda. And in Aldi, they've got some little propagator sets. Now, I've not opened this one up yet. This was, I think, £6.99. Now, they have 2 kinds. Now, I didn't realise this because, as usual, I don't read. I just think, oh, little propagator, that'll do. So one's got a cream base, and that is for herbs, and one has got a green base, and that is for vegetables. Now, you've got your little things to put your seeds in, but if you can see in there, that little packet there, that is actually like a coconut soil, and you have to add water to it in the bag. So everything's in here to go. So I've not started this yet, and I don't think I'm going to have time to pop it in this vlog, but it will be in next week's vlog, because I will probably start and do this tomorrow. So I'm in here, it's got seeds for what's it for? Chives, basil, I don't know what the other one is, and some kind of pepper, I think. Yeah, I'll know better when I actually open it up to have a look, but I don't think I'm going to be bothered with cayenne pepper. That's it. I don't know if I'm going to be doing cayenne pepper, but the other things I'm going to do. So that's one of them I'm going to do, and the other one, it's pickling cucumbers. So that's something I wanted to do this year, and tomatoes. I can't think what the others are. But like I said, I'll talk about that a little bit more this week. I'm going to have to stop again. The phone's going. Right, I'm back again. Sorry about that. It's another phone call. I don't know what happened there. We got cut off, but yes, right. So that's the little propagator. Like I say, I will show more in next week's vlog. So I've not had time to actually set anything up yet. Now, the nearly last thing I've got is I had a nice package arrive the other day. Now I have joined the Bird and Blend Tea Club. So I've not opened it. I've undone the packaging ready so it doesn't rustle. So this is what I've got. This is the first time I've had this. And it's quite exciting really. So as it's the first time, you get a spoon for the loose tea, which is good because I don't have anything like that. And the next thing I've got is some little bags. So I'm not sure what they're for. I guess I've only just opened it, so I don't know. Obviously for putting your tea in, isn't it? It'll be interesting to find out what that is for. Oh, we've got a couple of leaflets. And we've got several bags of tea. Now this one is called Moondrop Dreams. So this one is Dreamy Lemon and Lavender. So your brewing time is 4 minutes. So I'm not sure whether this is a black tea or not. I need to read up on these. So that looks interesting. Lemon and lavender. And this one is Deck Chair Dreaming. So yeah, it's got apple pieces in and linden blossom, hibiscus, orange peel. So that sounds really nice. So I'm looking forward to that. And then the main, I think there were like a couple of freebies, and I think this is the main teas for the club. So this is all loose tea, I think, yes. Right, this one is apple strudel. So this is apple and cinnamon. Let's hope the cinnamon is not too strong. I am sort of getting used to cinnamon a little bit, but it's got to be mild. So that's going to be lovely to try. And then the next one is Nuts About You. And this one's got, this has got cinnamon in again as well, and almond. So that should be interesting. I think a lot of teas seem to have cinnamon in, don't they really? This one is Peach Cobbler. And what's in here? We've got sweet peach, warm and crusty pastry. That sounds interesting, doesn't it? So I'm really looking forward to trying all these teas. Yeah, and what's this? The last one is Welsh Cake Switch. I don't know, it's a funny thing to put on there, but that's the last one. So yeah. So I'm looking forward to this, to try all these. This has got cinnamon in as well. So yeah, that'll be nice. That should keep me going for a month or so, shouldn't it? Really. Trouble is, I like my Yorkshire tea too much to be drinking other things. I keep forgetting about my teas, but this month, now I've got them, now I've opened them, I am going to have some each day. And then I can report back on what the teas are like. So just excuse me a minute while I have a sip of tea. It's going cold now. Oh, that's lovely. Right, well, the last thing that I've sort of purchased, this is something new for me. It's something to do with preserving, and this is called The Complete Book of Home Preserving. Now, it's quite a thick book. I got this off Amazon, and it's all about preserving foods with water canning. Now, you know, I've had plenty of rhubarb. Now, this year I'm going to be picking some more rhubarb, so this is going to be my second picking for this year, which is brilliant, because last year I actually only got 2 pickings, so I didn't do very well last year. But this year, what I want to do is, because to me rhubarb comes at the wrong time of the year. I would like my rhubarb throughout autumn and winter, and sort of spring when it's cooler, when you want those comfort foods. But rhubarb comes sort of spring, summer. Now ours will last up to, if we're lucky, October, November, so I think we do pretty well with our rhubarb, which I'm really pleased at. And when you make the chutney and the cordial, you're supposed to eat them up and drink them within a matter of a few weeks, because they don't keep. So I want to make some stewed rhubarb and keep it ready for sort of autumn, winter, and put it in jars and keep it in the cupboard, because my freezers are getting very, very full at the minute. And as you know, I've got 2 kilos of rhubarb in my freezer ready for gin, and I've got a bit of stewed rhubarb in there ready for some crumbles too. I think I've got in there. So, you know, by the time you've done your food shop each week, there's not a lot of space in there. And I now I've been buying garlic, and I'm freezing that now, and I freeze chopped up onions and things like that. So like I say, my freezers are getting full, but it's nice to know that you can freeze garlic. So I only just sort of discovered that the other week, and I thought, I wish I'd known about this before, because I have wasted no end of garlic over the years because I don't use it that quick. Excuse me. So I bought 6 bulbs of garlic at the weekend. I peeled them and they're all in the freezer. So that's good, because I like using garlic, and I also want to pickle some garlic this year. And as I grow tomatoes and beans, I want to pickle the green beans, because I really like green beans with salads. Now I'm doing water bath canning, so this is for preserving acid foods like your tomatoes and your rhubarb and things like that. It's not pressure canning, which pressure canning you can just about anything, I think. So it's a bit different. And obviously a pressure canner is quite expensive. You're probably looking at about £200, which is well out of my price range. Can't really afford that. But this is just using a saucepan with a fitted lid on, a rack for lifting the jars in and out, and it will just give me chance to sort of keep hold of my rhubarb and have it for over the winter, so I can preserve the stewed rhubarb, I can preserve the chutney and the cordial, so we can have it all year round. And I'll have room in my freezer then just for the gin side of things. So I'm looking forward to doing that, because I want to do some pickling. Now the last time I did pickled onions, they weren't very nice. They were a bit soft. I mean, my mum used to pickle and all her onions were fine. I mean, mine were fine, but then the last time I did it, they weren't very nice, so they all ended up in the bin. Anyhow, so I'm going to give it another go. But I'm going to, like I say, preserve them so I can do things now, and they're in the cupboard ready for Christmas. And I also want to do some, like I've seen people on YouTube pickling sliced onions. So that's what I'm doing this year. So we are doing a bit of water bath canning, which sounds quite exciting, really. I know it's more probably what people in America do, and probably some other countries, and it's not that big in the UK, but I do know there are quite a few people that do canning of, whether it's a water bath canning or pressure canning. So I found a few people on YouTube. Like I said, I've got myself a book, so if I've got time in this video, we're going to try out the water bath canner together, and I'm going to can some rhubarb. So I will see you all in a little bit, hopefully when I've got my rhubarb stewed and I'm ready to do a bit of canning. So I hope it works. I bought myself some new lids for my jars. Yeah, so yes, I'll see you in a bit. And I've just been in the garden. I've picked some rhubarb and I've just weighed it, and I've actually got another just over 2 kilos of rhubarb, which I'm really pleased at. So for its second picking of this year, I don't think that's too bad. And it's sort of thinned it out what's in the bed. So what I'm going to do now is put, well, you'll see a picture of the rhubarb. This is after the picking, so there is still a good amount of rhubarb in the garden. It's just thinner stems, but I don't know, I'll see how it looks in a couple of weeks time, and if the stems thicken up, that's great. If they don't, I might just pick them and do something with them. So I have put the Instapot on, not the Instapot, the canning pot on, and the jars are in there, so they've just got to warm up now, and they just need to simmer away until the rhubarb is stewed. So the Dutch oven's got the rhubarb in, so that is stewing away in its sugar. So it's just a case of waiting now. So I thought I'd just pop out here, do a little bit of filming, so you know what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is, the next bit of footage that you're going to see is sort of what I'm using, the rhubarb, and just snippets of what I actually do until I've finished. Now this could take me a while to do, because warming up the saucepan for the jars, for the canning part of it, it's actually quite a big pan. So I'm only using sort of the smaller jars like that, not the diddy ones, but the ones probably about like that, which I think will hold enough rhubarb for at least 2 people. So that will work out fine, because sometimes I might do a pudding like just for Kevin and Jake and I'm not bothered. But if you're having ice cream or custard with it, you don't always need a huge amount of pudding, so it should be okay. But I've had to order some more of the screw top parts, because it's in 2 parts, the lid. So they shall come tomorrow, I hope. I only need them sort of to start with, but I've had my lids for a while now, and some of them are actually going a little bit rusty, so yeah, so this should be fun. I'm actually looking forward to it. So I've put probably just over 1 kilo of rhubarb into stew with some sugar, so that's doing well, but I need to pop back in and keep an eye on it. And there's just 500 grams in another bag, which will do for the chutney, I think it is, no, the cordial, and 450 grams in the other bag for the chutney. So that will be a job maybe for tomorrow. So the spare rhubarb's gone in the fridge for now, which it'll be fine. So yeah, I hope you enjoy seeing the process that I'm doing, and yeah, I'll see you at the end of it. And I hope you enjoyed seeing that quick look into canning rhubarb, preserving rhubarb. Great fun to do, and I'm looking forward to doing a lot more now. So I just would like to say thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the vlog. And if you do and you've not subscribed or anything, please subscribe, and if, like I say, you like it, give me a thumbs up. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all again next week. So I hope everybody has a good week, plenty of crafting done, and yeah, see you all soon. Bye for now.